Hey guys, today's on schizophrenia and a primary thought disorder. Schizophrenia and its primary thought disorder. But before we get to this, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I've conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. And hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken, and I've been around a few preludes in my years. I'm telling you, this prelude's got something that's particularly luxurious, kind of like a microscope.
Hello there, my name is Robert Francis. You've stumbled on my
Microscope.
Unconquering Schizophrenia YouTube channel, where me and the bird, that's right,
OCS,
we talk
Mike
schizophrenia.
the Wren, OCS, Mike
This
the
is the cut of
Wren.
my jib right here for reasons of
He
my medical
flies in the
confidentiality.
sun.
I'm a licensed clinical social worker times 15 years.
Mike the
That's a
Wren.
lot of gabbing and chatting. I've been diagnosed
Recovered
with schizophrenia
from
for a score
wing
5 and 1.
sciatica.
And that puts a little gray fleck in my beard.
Speaking of wings, I could go for some chicken wings.
Thank you for joining me on my channel. Now to topic,
Poor old
to
chickens.
topic, to topic.
Get their clucker, the chickens. Chicken wings. Poor chickens. Eat their wings. Schizophrenia is a primary thought disorder. Never lose sight of that. That's the battleground, is our thoughts. Primarily. Of course, our behaviors follow as well. But it's learning to manage our thoughts primarily. And there's a lot to that. Like if you're having thoughts or ideations of a schizophrenia timbre, or even of ideas or ideations that you don't want, we have to somehow learn to manage managing our thought structure. Schizophrenia is a primary thought disorder, and don't forget that the primary battleground is our thoughts. So knowing how to get rid of certain thoughts is essential. So if you're having recurring thoughts, obsessions, say it. If you're having these kind of recurring thoughts and you need to get rid of them, you got to have a technique for getting rid of thinking that you don't want. And for me, that's mindfulness. I don't try to push things out of my mind altogether, because they just rebounds. The more you push, it rebounds. So you have to be just like, I just let it sit in my mind, thoughts that I don't want. I just let it sit with it, and just try to let it evaporate on its own accord. And it does over time. And that's how I get rid of unwanted thoughts, is through the process of mindfulness, which is just sitting with a thought and letting it be, and moving on, letting it move on its own accord. But remember, schizophrenia is a primary thought disorder, so we got to manage the thoughts. And that being the case, if you have psychosis, you got to learn how to expel certain thinking. However you choose to do it, it doesn't have to be mindfulness. All right, the old microscope. You know, you could put a lot of different things under a microscope, couldn't you? Could be interesting. A microscope. Could put all sorts of different. Oh, I didn't know something looked like that. Holy cow! Look at that! The microscope. All right, guys. We'll see you next time, and I hope you have some good viewing from a microscope. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks.